So I'm wondering about men and women and why there are such differences in the way men and women think and the things that men and women do. Because it seems to me that men are very much more efficient than women, very much more productive and inventive. And in engineering, in design, manufacturing, it seems in very many areas of industry and work, basically. Men seem to achieve more, do more, work harder. And this is not a criticism, by the way, this is just a comparison. And so, builders and architects and designers and people who work with computers and people who do stuff, people who are busy. And I find that men tend to be more productive than women, more inventive than women, and they seem to manufacture more, and the world works the way it does because of the work of men. You have a house and roads and cars because of the work of men. You have pavements and you have electricity and water running into your house. You have a house at all because of the work of men. Now, once again, this isn't criticism. This is just description of reality. What I'm thinking is that there must be a reason for this. Obviously, there are physical differences between men and women that explain some of the differences. But I think fundamentally, the reason men do more and are busier and achieve more in the world, and the reason there's more engineering done by men, more productivity, more industry run by men, is because men are trying to, what's the word? I suppose they're trying to compete with women because, in a way, women already outdo men in productivity because women produce children. Women make it possible for society to exist at all because of their function. So, in a way, women have succeeded more in the world and achieved more in the world than men could automatically just by being women. And so it seems to me, and this is just initial thinking, that men have an instinctive need to do stuff in the world in an attempt to be equal with women, to catch up with women in usefulness. They need to do more and achieve more in the world to try and make themselves useful so that they could be as useful and as worthwhile as women. And women are automatically worthwhile without needing to do anything. But the amazing ability to manufacture human beings in their bellies means that women have already succeeded in the world and are already incredibly useful just for being women. Men, on the other hand, need to do more to make themselves worthwhile and make themselves important and productive. And so men, in a sense, are motivated to achieve more in the world in an attempt to catch up to women in usefulness and importance. Now, this is an unusual way of looking at things, I would say, and I have no idea if it's valid or not. It's just an initial thought. But it does seem to me that men need to prove themselves and make themselves worthwhile and useful in an attempt to make themselves equal to women in importance. And I suppose what's made me think about this is our view of, for example, women and children to the life goes first. There is an assumption, a way of thinking that places women above men in order of importance. And this is without women needing to do anything, really. They just have to be women and be fertile and be able to produce children. So it does seem to me that women are already important simply for being female, whereas men need to make themselves worthwhile with productivity. So this is what I'm thinking for now, and I'll continue to think and see what comes up.